Right, so yeah, it really does feel like it's a good week to do an Atlantis reading, post-shift, beginning of the year, and yeah, let's just see what we get. I'm trying not to look at the card. There we go, that's where we are. High Priest, yay! I was wondering when we were going to get him. It's been all about the High Priestess, hasn't it? Right, so that's great. I love that card as well. It's just got so much energy in it and so much, yeah, just goodness. Right, okay, so the High Priest, which is number 6 actually in this deck, which is another goddess number, so that's really interesting. So it says, at any given time there were 6 high priests and 6 high priestesses of Atlantis, highly evolved cosmic beings who took instructions directly from the Intergalactic Council. Each was in charge of one of the 12 regions, of course. They were noble leaders who worked selflessly for the greatest good of the people. They presided over important ceremonies and poured pure, high-frequency light down onto the populace to maintain the light of Atlantis. So I just want to quickly say that light, of course, would have been source light, that would have been God's light, that would have been divine energy, divine love light energy. And that is open to all of us now. That is really the importance of the shift, that this continuing shift, this dawning of this new age and this growing of the new age consciousness. It's very important for us to all realize that we can all embody that energy now, that we are all vessels, we are all channels for that divine source, that we are here at this exciting time because we want to know how to reconnect with that source while we're still in a physical body. So it's really, really a good time to acknowledge that this week, to become more aware of how to do that, to sit quietly, to intend that, and to ask, how am I supposed to use this? Am I supposed to use this purely so that I can connect with Source, connect with God, Creator, Great Spirit, Divine Principle, in order to become more guided in my life in general? Am I to use it as a healer? Am I to use it so that everything I touch has a divine quality to it? So whether you're a musician or a teacher or a writer or a doctor or a nurse or whatever you are, how can you possibly lose out by having more of this divine, by having God flowing through you into your work and everything that you touch? The world will transform. Okay, so the High Priest is all of us. That energy is there for all of us, just as the High Priestess energy is there for all of us. So, leadership, if you pick this card, so this is for everyone listening for this week, okay? If you pick this card, and beyond this week, I'm just being reminded to say, and beyond this week, we're going outside of linear for all of these Atlantis readings, and they're all still there, by the way, if you look under Creating Utopia or something like that. You'll find a lot of these readings. You can listen to them at any time, and they are all existing outside of time and space as far as I'm concerned. So it doesn't matter what week they were made for, it's still there. The principles are still the same. So if you pick this card, it suggests that you take command of your life and demonstrate who you truly are. So again, we're being nudged back into the purity of connecting with the soul essence, following the inner flame, and being uncompromisingly honouring of that truth. And you are called upon to exercise your leadership qualities, to act with integrity, to take clear, wise decisions, and to empower others for the highest good of all. So if you feel that you are developing this capacity within you, sorry, one of my angels was just smiling at me. That was so bizarre, it completely threw me. Right, so if you really feel that you are becoming really fluent in your ability to do this, to channel this energy, this essence, then it's a good time to decide how you're going to use that in a leadership capacity. And it could be just that before you go out and start your day, you ask, I wish to be connected with this energy while I'm doing my work. I wish for this to begin to inform my work now and to flow out through me to touch others and to touch their lives. Or it could be, right, I'm going to actually start teaching. I'm going to start formally teaching this to others because I realize how important this is. I realise that this is possibly the single most important thing that I and others can start teaching at this time. Teaching others how to be empowered. Right, and finally, this is a strong time for selfless service. So however it is that you decide you are going to serve, it's time to actually do it. It's time to stop asking, what's my purpose? How am I supposed to do it? What am I supposed to do? Before you even get to that point, to that awakening, if you just have a consciousness that we are all here to love and to serve selflessly, you'll find a way today and in the coming week and month and 6 months and year to serve selflessly. And it might just be by deciding to be kinder. It might be by deciding that you're going to choose one person to meditate with and to grow and expand this energy with, on the principle of when two or more are gathered in the name of divine love and service is there and it's amplified. It might be that you decide to volunteer, do some volunteer work. It might be that you decide to take care of someone who can't take care of themselves, or it might just be that you commit to allowing this to be the guiding principle of your life and to touch all of your actions, thoughts, words and deeds in a much more tangible way. And it's not about overnight sainthood, I've just heard. It's about the practical application of the realization of your divine being in any way that you can. Right, that's a great one to start the week with, the High Priest. So I'm just going to turn that over again so you can have another look at that. So anyone who's been thinking, oh, it's all about the priestess, it's all about the divine feminine, what about the men? I want you to understand that this is not about male or female, men or women. It's about qualities, divine aspects of all of us, each and every one of us, that we are all hoping to embrace at this point. The cards don't discriminate here. The universe doesn't discriminate. God doesn't discriminate. It's just love. It's just love. Divine love flowing through different vessels and creating different manifestations of love that appear different, that have different skin colors, different sizes, different shapes, different genders, different probabilities and possibilities. But ultimately, it's all love. Okay, everyone, have a great week, and Angel Hugs are back on Monday, back tomorrow, so hope you enjoy those, and it's great to reconnect with you again. Have fun. Bye.